Hey guys, welcome back. This is our last box from the case of Unfinity collector boosters. So just disclaimer as usual, set is released on the 7th of October. We are a retailer. This is actually just us opening products for our singles. And now that all the full spoiler is out, well, I assume that it's coming out. So it should be out by the time I post up the video. So let me put it that way. We got it a bit too early, so um, that's why I won't be talking about any of the cards here because I actually haven't even looked at any of the cards and things like that. So remember, we didn't buy this from any other store. No one broke street dates. We didn't break street dates. We are just showing what it looks like for a whole case opening. So far, I think we are only hitting 9. We only hit 9 fetch lands. Not shock lands. So we're a bit down. Like box number 1 and box number 5, we didn't hit any shock lands in the box. And so hopefully there might be 2 in here. Then with the box topper, then we would have gotten 12 in total, which would have been on the better side. So we'll have a look. Fingers crossed. That's our attraction. So, oh, greatest show of the multiverse. X. Well, we got a breeding pool. So, yeah. So that's our first shockland, which is not too bad. So we're up to 10 now. So as long as we can get one more from here, it would actually be good. And what's kind of annoying is that I remember we already got a breeding pool from it, so we haven't. I was hoping that we could actually get some other ones, so like overgrown tomb or things like that, so I can show people what the cards look like, but we'll see. Photo opt. I think we pulled that in the first box, so it feels like a lot of the cards are starting to see doubles again, as in we're starting to hit a lot of duplicates. I think the last box we did actually hit a Jace, double Jace again in that box. But the other Planeswalker we actually haven't. So it's a bit strange. So I'm just gonna go through it quite fast because any of the Acorn cards are pretty much pointless, to be honest. Lifetime Pass Holder, Mobile Clone, Split Screen, Island, and a Swamp. We did get some pretty cool miscut tokens though in the last one. Greatest show of the multiverse. Pretty sad that any of the mythics pulled in the Acorn don't really care about. Mountain and a Swamp. So if statistic hits, we should technically hit one more Shockland, and it should be in the Galaxy foil or the Star foil as I call it. So fingers crossed for that. Bruce Lawyer came from Planet Gorge, Forest, and we got a Plains. But yeah, so far it does actually feel like it's a bit hard to pull the Shocklands. Well, not as easy as I hoped. And you're probably better off if you play... feels like the Galaxy foil is really for Commander players and such, because you only need one copy. But if you play like Pioneer or Modern and things like that, you're probably better off just getting a playset of the foil ones, because it seems to be a lot easier with the box toppers. But yeah, Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate because that means I can't afford getting a playset of Galaxy foils. Souvenir T-shirt, staying power, island, and forest. So we're already halfway down. Oh no! All right, so come on, Daddy needs a new Shockland. So let's hope we get at least one more. Please, at least one more. Plate spinning. Oh, we got a playset of Bobs. And planes. There's 96 of the reprints by the looks of it. So funny thing is that you can't even get a full set of the list cards from a case. Black hole. Oh, forest. I think it's not looking good at this rate. Overweighted bodies, mountain, and we got an island Galaxy foil. Tug of War. And we got swamp. Alright, lucky last. Oh, I think that's it. I think we actually didn't even hit the average today with this case here. At least for this case, we didn't hit the average, which is pretty depressing. Summon the pack. Alright. We got the plains. Beautiful plains. And we got a forest. Alright, so we definitely went under. So out of one case, we only got 11 Shocklands. And our box topper, we got, please be something a bit more different. We got another Gauntlet Shrine. So yeah, I think one of the box toppers we got was a Gauntlet Shrine. I actually haven't really seen any of the other cards yet, so it's a bit of a bummer. But again, it is what it is. That's all I can say. All right, so last thought on Unfinity. Definitely, I personally I'm not a unset fan except the lands. So to me, it's kind of like a cash dump. So like a waste of money, to be honest. So it's a bit of a bummer. For collectors and like not a fan of splitting it into unset cards and legal cards that you can actually use in eternal formats because it feels like it's selling you a product that it's forcing you to buy, but you have no access to half the contents you are getting. So I'll be honest with you. I know that that's Wizards' way of trying to sell the packs, but I guess for me it feels like if it isn't selling, that probably means that no one really likes the unset, if you know what I'm talking about. So it's like saying that yeah, why are you beating on a dead horse, making these products when like the unsaid probably most likely no one really cares, and throwing these things in is like an incentive to for people to open packs here, and like look at me, I don't care at all about any of that because none of them is legal. So this actually goes to me saying that forcing a lot of commander exclusive cards into a product where it's supposed to be for like standard play and stuff like that kind of feels a bit awkward. That's what Commander Legends is for. That's what Modern Horizons is for. It's only for those formats, and it definitely feels that the unset they are seeing how far they can push with putting these desired cards inside to get you to open packs, because you wouldn't open it if these don't exist. Like, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't have. If everything was back to the Acorn Silver Bordered, I don't care anything about Unset myself. And just saying this direction that they are going, it feels that probably I'm not the only one that doesn't care about the Unset. That's why Wizard is actually putting a lot of these things in just to sell, just to push these cards. So that's what I'm saying is that maybe it's time to kill off the Unset, because if it's not legal on any formats, no one like you can't use the cards in those formats. Then what's the bother of printing these cards out? But anyway, again, that's my opinion, and everybody knows that my opinion doesn't matter. So it's just a little rant from opening one case and only hitting 11 shocks. And but this hopefully this gives everybody a good glimpse of what a case probably would look like. Yeah, some cool cards. Like I said, the the showcase cards are cool and stuff like that. But it just makes me feel that there's honestly just no point even opening these products. Yeah, probably just buy the singles or something if you're a real collector or things like that. But then if you're a collector, you'd rather play with the cards that you'd rather just get cards that you can actually play with. Yeah. Anyway, angry me today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys had fun. So I'll see you guys back for when Brothers War comes out. So hopefully that'll be a lot more exciting, and I'll actually have something more constructive to talk about. Thanks again, and you guys have a good one. Take it easy.